Hello everyone in Melliodas Gaming in a new Conflict of Nations video. Today is the fourth part of our game, the United States of America, and in the last part we spoke about preparing for the War of Bolivia. And now it's underway. We are sending two stacks in two main cities, the capital Sucre and Oruro. As usual, we will keep our distance and attack from range because we have the level 6 motorized infantries. This is our war against Colombia, which is ended, and it's just a matter of time to clean the provinces and captured cities. This is my research panel, and I'm going for the level 1 cruisers. It's time to start making some cruisers, and we aim for the strongest navy in the game. In the city of San Luis, I am going for the level 3 airbase because in the future I have plans to make some heavy bombers and naval recons. Also level 3 attack submarines. You can have a look at my cities and you can see what kind of buildings I'm making and how I manipulate my resources and my economy to never stop waiting for the economy to boost up. This is my city of Hawaii, and I'm going for the level 4 arms industry because I have a problem with the production of supplies, so that's why I'm boosting up my supplies production, making some attack submarines everywhere. I need it for the ocean battles in the future because I'm going to encounter some strong navies, of course, so I have to be prepared. Not a lot of players play with the attack submarines because they think that it doesn't attack cities and that it doesn't attack coasts, so I don't need it. No. In fact, you can win very strong naval battles by attack submarines. They are so strong. And they can't be detected by cruisers. The only thing that can beat cruisers is the attack submarines. So that's why I play with them, to make my navy so complete and strong. I'm going to send the stack from north to enter Bolivia. I'm going to attack from both fronts, south and north. These jungles in Latin America are so annoying because the troops take ages to reach the target. Eighth day. So this is a time lapse with our war against Bolivia, and as you can see he has main battle tanks and he has some good land stacks, but he doesn't have advanced motorized infantry to attack me with the range, so I'm finding no problem in taking him down. It's just a matter of time and all of his cities will be mine soon. That's why I say every time that the first thing I do is max up my motorized infantries, because if you don't have advanced motorized infantries against me, you will find so many problems and you can't keep it up. I will try to finish Bolivia as quick as possible because I need to prepare for the Europeans. They are growing so fast, so we need to finish all the Americans and let it be steady and stable before we clash with other nations. So all of my units in Colombia are ready now to be moved because our conquered lands are now stable. They can turn rogue because they overreached the 33% of morale. So it's time to move them up and prepare them for Peru. At the same time, I'm not going to wait until I finish the war against Bolivia. I'm going to start the war against Peru at the same time. I'm going to start by mobilizing my frigates in front of the capital of Peru, Lima. I can deploy 8 frigates now near the coasts of Peru, and I'm going to put them in 2 major cities, 2 coastal cities there. First, to start my assault by navy. Second, to prevent him from going anywhere and from quitting his lands. So we need to blockade him in his own lands, in his own provinces. And of course, send my land troops from the north. I will prepare them near the borders. And when the war is on, we will enter. He is active and he is building constantly, so I hope we will not find so much resistance in there. Still La Paz and Sucre. Only these 2 cities remaining in Bolivia. Sucre is so heavy, has so many land units there. It's taking ages to be down, the capital. But we have to be patient. Let the infantries do their work. Bolivia will be finished before my stack even reach its target. That's so sad. I hate these jungles. Look at that. 1 day 19 hours to reach such a province. 2 days. Damn. Okay, so our frigates are in position. Also my land units are close to the borders. So it's about time to declare war. Also, Mexico has started the assault and entering from the northern flank. We are going to attack him together at the same time with a coordinated attack. We will split the cities half by half and cooperate to finish him so quickly. I'm not going to send that stack to Bolivia. I changed my mind because it's going to take ages and going to take forever. So it's better if I send it to Peru. By the way, Peru is giving me the right of way, but I'm not going to use the right of way to flank him or attack him. I'm going to attack him fairly. I'm going to declare war before I even enter his lands, because there are a lot of snake players who use the right of way with other players and use the trust to fly in their capitals and use their airfields to fly in their main homeland cities and give them a cheap sudden attack. So this is what I'm doing. I started the attack with my frigates, and now I'm going to enter with my land troops from the north. As soon as Bolivia will be stable, I will use my troops in the south to enter them and use them to attack Peru as well, if we find a lot of resistance, for sure, because we are entering with good land stacks, with good infantries. So we will see what will happen. We will see, because Peru will be so much better than Bolivia. His movements, his things is so much better. So I think we will find more resistance there. In the other parts, some of the commands, they are accusing me of using gold. They see that I have a very good production of resources, and they say that I'm having so much resources by gold. First, you can't boost up the resources production with gold. You can only buy resources with gold. This is first. Second, if you have a close look to my cities, you will find that I always focus on the arms industries everywhere. I annex cities, and also in every coastal city you will find either a naval base or an air base. And you also know that naval bases and air bases boost the economy as well. Practically in all of my coastal cities I have naval bases, and San Luis and Chicago in the middle, they have air bases. So it's necessary that I will have boosted up resources. And also I'm playing with the United States of America. I have 10 cities. It's normal that I will have very good resources. But if you don't know how to use them, and you don't know how to do a very good economic strategy with your nation, you will fall in the mistake of shortage, resources shortage. Because if you focus on one thing, an example, if I focus so much on cruisers, later on I will not find components to make even infantries, because cruisers consume a lot of components, and also in their daily consumption they also use a lot of components. So like that you will not be able to make aircrafts, you will not be able to make infantries, you will not be able to make mobile anti-airs, and you will just watch your nation without doing anything. So a very good strategy, and a very good strategy by using your resources and building your buildings in all of your cities will help you a lot to never lose time producing or mobilizing units or making buildings. You have to focus on that so quickly, because the game of Conflict of Nations is not 100% based on troops and wars and battles. It's 70% resources and cities and 30% battles. Because even if you are a very good player and you don't have good economy, other players will surely surpass you with their huge amount of troops, you understand? If he has very good economy, he will be having so many troops everywhere. Like that, he can enter you from all the sides, even without a strategy. He can enter from all the sides and he can take you down. So, my advice is to focus so much, be patient on your nation, build very good buildings in all of your cities, and make a very good strategy from the beginning. You choose what is your troop strategy from the beginning, because if you are going to focus on navy, you will need components and electronics. Like that, you need to boost up the production of your components and electronics from the beginning, and whenever you find a chance to annex a city, you do it. If you focus on the strategy of rocket launchers and solar systems, this is also a very good land strategy. It is so deadly and very strong, but it uses also a lot of supplies. Like this, you will need to boost up the production of your supplies from the beginning of the game. I hope my tips will help you in the future, and feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section. I will try to reply on them whenever I have time. So now let's get back to our game. I'm going now for the cruiser. My first cruiser will be built in the city of New Orleans in New York. I'm going for the naval base level 4. San Francisco, I'm going to make an attack sub. Los Angeles class. I'm going for the naval base level 2 in Portland. I'm going to make frigates there. In San Luis, my level 3 air base is ready. I'm going for the search of heavy bombers, but I don't have enough resources. I'm going to stop the production of the naval base level 4 and see if I have enough resources again. The market is empty. I can't buy anything. Everything is gone. but I still don't have rare materials for the heavy bombers. Let's go and see the naval patrol aircraft. Can I make naval patrol aircraft? Yes, I can make it. Okay, let's start with it now. I'm going to start the research of the naval patrol aircraft. It's very good, by the way, this article. I love it so much. First, the naval patrol aircraft, at advanced stages and levels, it has a radar of 200. So it can detect ballistic submarines, it can detect attack submarines, and it can reveal you all the oceans. If you have 10 naval patrol aircrafts and you spread them on both the coasts, eastern and western coast of the United States, you can see all of your oceans. And even if an enemy wants to sneak, you can see him clearly. With a 200 range, it's perfect. It makes all the ocean clear for you. The last city standing of Peru. I will send it a stack of 10 infantries and help Mexico. I will help Mexico there. I'm going for the level 2 cruisers. I need to max them up so quickly. Now I have the resources to start the research of the heavy bombers. Heavy bombers are so strategical in my case. I need them to destroy buildings and attack enemies from my base of commands. From the United States, you can even destroy all of Africa. By the way, speaking of Africa, I did some changes in the terms of my allies. I said in the last part that I kicked out Japan for his inactivity, and I added Algeria. So now we have a foot in Africa, and Algeria appeared to be a good player, to be honest, so I add him in my coalition. Before the finish of the video, here we are building and making some frigates, attack subs, motorized infantries. Here I'm going for the air base. I'm going to do an air base level 3 in Anchorage and defend it with a frigate, because investing in such a city, you can't lose it later. So you have to take some precautions. Hawaii. Let's start making some cruises. This is Japan. Mexico gone for it and attacked it. We need to take the lands of Japan and never leave it for the enemies, because he gone inactive, so we need to take it first and make an airfield there to be closer to Asia. So I'm thinking to start attacking Asia by New Zealand, because he doesn't look like a tough enemy. So I can start with him and take him down and build an airfield there to be close to Australia. Take down New Zealand first, later move up to Australia. That sounds like a good strategy and good idea to continue our campaign and continue making the United States even bigger. I'm going to start sending 5 attack subs there. He has level 2 naval bases in all of his cities, so 100% he has some ships, corvettes or frigates there, so I'm going to send some naval units to clear the coasts for me. I send 5 attack subs and 5 frigates, and going to send 3 frigates to defend my city of Hawaii, because it's the closest city to Asia, and anyone who thinks to attack the United States from Asia, he will start by taking down Hawaii. So this is my annexed city of Halifax. It's a supplies city. I annexed it to boost my supplies production. As you can see here, I have 324 units per hour of supplies. That's a good, tremendous number, and it's going to be good. So I hope you like the part 4 of our campaign, the United States of America. I made it very long because I needed to speak about a lot of things in this video. I hope you don't get annoyed by my long videos, and of course don't forget to write your feedbacks in the comment section and suggest more things to do in the future. See ya in the part 5, which we attack New Zealand.